Hello lovely floss tubers, it's George here at Stitch Crafts with George. Happy Easter to you all. It's Easter Sunday today as I'm filming this, so I hope you're having a lovely Easter weekend. I know it's a bit of a strange one because obviously, you know, you can't really celebrate it as such with your friends and family, only your family that you have in your house. But I hope you're all managing to have a nice relaxing weekend, and I hope the Easter Bunny did drop you off some chocolate today. Welcome to all my new subscribers. I've had a few more new like subscribers again this week. I promise you, I have not been drinking. I did have a glass of wine last night, but that was a long time ago now. Yeah, all my new subscribers, thank you very much for popping on by and hitting the subscribe button. I think some of you again are still coming over from Fancy Lady Cross Stitch from Tina, so thank you very much. And if you're a regular viewer, then welcome back. And thank you for coming back each time to listen to me ramble on and laugh at myself, which I do all the time. If you're new here, I hope you like what you see and you might subscribe. That would be lovely. Thank you. So I hope you're all having a lovely week. It's been a bit of a funny one, isn't it? Well, funny month really, hasn't it, to be honest, or depending on where you are in the country, of course. Obviously I'm here in the UK, in England, and things are, you know, they're okay for me, luckily, and my family and my friends. So far, touch wood, you know, nobody I know has been affected health-wise by this, as far as we know anyway. And you know, we're all keeping well, just keeping in our homes, trying to stay safe. I do have family who are nurses and carers, and obviously they're going out, you know, doing their job. I think they're amazing, as are all the NHS staff, carers, and all of the key workers. You know, we've been going out every Thursday evening. We go out, it's clap for the NHS, but actually we're just clapping for everybody who is a key worker, who's going out to work at this time, whether you're supplying food or, you know, you're in a supermarket, you're driving a lorry, you're a postman, you're, you know, a bin man, etc, etc. You know, we appreciate every single one of you, and I can't imagine what it must be like working in the hospitals and, you know, care homes and things right now. It must be absolutely awful. And I know the government are trying to work on getting as much PPE out to everybody as much as they can, you know, personal protective equipment. I just can't imagine what it's like. It's all very well sat here and sat in my own little bubble inside my house. But yeah, I take my hat off to you and I thank all of you, every single one of you. So yeah, I hope you're all okay and you're having a nice Easter weekend. It's been lovely weather here so far, so we've spent lots of time out in the garden. I actually did some cross stitch outside yesterday, so that was really nice. I did try and get some footage for you, but it was not flattering, let's just say. Some people seem to film themselves outside and they look all lovely in the sat dinner. Not me, I just look like a hot mess, and I'm not joking, I just don't want you to see me like that. So anyway, I'm just checking my notes. My brain is all over the place at the moment. I bet most of us are like this, to be honest, because there's just so much going on, isn't there, that I feel like my brain can't process everything. So let me just check my little list because I wanted to make sure I said everything. Yes, okay. So on to cross stitch. I hope all of you have had a lovely stitchy week. I'm still working from home, so I work 8:30 till 4:30 every day over in my little desk in my lounge. I have a lunch break, obviously, so that's nice. So yeah, I'm not getting sort of extra time of stitching. Obviously I am this bank holiday weekend for Easter, so that's been nice. But yeah, so I'm just doing my normal amount of stitching really, other than that. So I will show you what I've done anyway. So if you remember, I'm stitching the, here we go, the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery Stitch Along. Honestly, that is the biggest tongue twister ever. And it's the Animal Almanac Stitch Along. And I think in my last video last week, I had started part 4, which is April's one. Well, I finished it, so I shall show you now. I love it. I think it's so cute. Look. I love it. It's so cute. I can't remember what they've called this rabbit actually. There's a name for all of them. They choose a name that everybody suggests each month, and I can't remember what this one's called. Do apologise. But yeah, super cute. So I have done now all 4 of those. So I'm completely up to date now on this stitch along, which is pretty good, I think. So I actually can't touch this now again until at least the 1st of May. So that one is going to sit in my little pile of whips, or big pile of whips, should I say. I actually didn't realise how many I had on the go until earlier when I was looking for something. I was like, oh, there's another one. Oh, look, there's another one. I really must work on getting some of them finished, to be honest. Another thing that I've been working on, which I actually stitched out in the garden yesterday, which was lovely because it's my spring one that I'm doing. I better put something behind it. It's this one I pulled out of a magazine, and I realised last week I didn't actually tell you which magazine it was out of. It's from the World of Cross Stitching, and because a couple of people had asked me, I couldn't remember which issue number it was, so I went Googling and found out, because it doesn't actually say on the cutout, but it's issue 291, in case you're wondering. And the designer, oh, that's annoying, that's downstairs. I can't remember who it is now, but she does some lovely designs. So if you really are interested in that chart, then obviously you can, I think you can get hold of previous issues of the World of Cross Stitching. So it's issue 291. Anyway, let me show you what I've done. Last week I'd only done the little bee, so I've done a fair bit more really, considering how much time I've had. This is where I'm to now. So I've done these 2 daffodils, this lovely flower here, some leaves, that bunny, which I love, and the little flower, so cute. I love that. Now, I'm going to make a confession here. I actually made a bit of a boo-boo on this one. This flower, I don't know if you can tell, but I've completely sort of like made that up. So basically what I did was I come down here and did this flower, and then I was working my way over here, and I don't know how I did it, but I'm 2 stitches short. So everything's more squished this way or together than it should be. So basically I just kind of winged that, because I thought I'm not unpicking it all, because I didn't realise until I'd done most of this flower and all along here, and I thought, oh no, I'm not doing that. So I just kind of winged it. Hopefully it looks okay. I don't think you'll really notice anyway once it's all done. But I loved doing this rabbit. It's so cute. And I think because it's Easter weekend as well. So yeah. So I'm really loving doing that one. It's so pretty. And on this fabric as well. So yeah, I'm really enjoying doing that one. I will definitely be doing some more on that one this week. I have a new start. So like I was saying, you know, I don't have enough whips on the go, so why not add another one? I do usually have a geeky stitching kit on the go, to be fair, because they're smaller, and they're just fun, and I like to have them one on the go. So this is a design. I find you appealing. So cute, that banana. So I love that one. I've been after this one for ages, because it's on the green Ada, which I think is a really lovely colour. She didn't have any for a while because she couldn't get hold of the fabric. So when she finally put some back on her store, I grabbed one. This was a little while ago now, but I've had it in my stash. So that's how far I've got. So I'm just outlining the banana at the moment. And then I'm going to fill it in once I've finished the outlining, because it's just nice and easy then. So yeah, this colour fabric is just beautiful. So I don't know if you can really, it's much brighter in real life than it looks on camera, to be honest. But yeah, I really like that. So I'm loving that one. And I've actually pulled out one of my old whips that I haven't touched for a while, to be fair. It's a Stranger Things kit. that's a lie, it wasn't a kit actually, I kitted it up myself. I got the PDF chart from Etsy, and the shop is Ailton Embroidery, and I was just looking for a Stranger Things cross stitch to do basically because I love it. I think it's a brilliant series. I don't know if any of you are fans, but I was looking for one to do, so I've got the picture here of what the design actually looks like. So that's the design. Obviously, if you're a Stranger Things fan, you'll understand what all of that is. But if you're not, then you won't, so I'm not going to bore you with the details. So, haven't done a massive amount, but I hadn't done much anyway, but I just wanted to get cracking on with it again. So this is where I'm to, hang on, it's the light today showing. That's where I've got to so far. So, legs. Oh, legs 11. Sorry, that character's called 11. Legs 11, sorry. Oh, I do make myself laugh sometimes. Yeah, so I'm doing it page by page. There's 12 pages. They're not obviously huge pages, but the thing is I get really confused if I try and swap over pages. So this is why it looks so square, because I don't want to confuse myself. I'm just doing one page at a time, and although that's not the quickest way of doing it, I know, it just saved me getting confused because I really don't want to mess it up. So I'm doing that. An interesting fact actually is Shannon Purser, who plays Barb in Stranger Things, actually purchased a geeky stitching kit and she stitched it up. It's on her Instagram in case you follow her or you want to have a look, Shannon Purser. So I just couldn't believe that. I was like, wow, she likes geeky stitching too. So that was really cool. I bet Jess from Geeky Stitching was made up with that. I mean, I would be screaming it from the rooftops if that was me. So yeah, that's it for my cross stitch, to be fair, this week. It's not going to be a massive video, this one. What have I been doing? I've just been daydreaming, really, if I'm not stitching. Daydreaming about all the charts, having a little look around at, oh, I've seen so many charts that I just want to get, but you know, as I said in my last video, I'm trying not to spend too much money at the moment because I need it for food and all sorts. So I'm spending an absolute fortune this month on food. I'm already over my normal budget and I've still got most of the month to go. So I really need to, you know, just be careful with my pennies now. So, right, let me show you the other Stranger Things kit before I go, design before I go on. This is another one that I like, by Ailton Embroidery again. I think that's really awesome, that one. So I will definitely, this is going on my list of charts to purchase. I do want to get hold of that one at some point. But there's just loads. I've been screenshotting them all on my phone, ones that I like, so that maybe one day I'll be able to go back and just buy a couple. There's just loads. I mean, if you go on Etsy, you could spend hours on there looking at charts, couldn't you? But yeah, the other good thing though is I mentioned last week Doreen Jones is doing a free stitch along, and it's a garden theme, and I wasn't quite sure what it's going to be like, but she's actually released the first part. She'd already released the border, which was quite pretty, but I did a screenshot to show you. This is part 1, which I think is absolutely adorable. I love that. I love bird tables anyway, and little birdies and things. So I'm actually thinking I might join in with this, but I don't know if I've got everything that I'll need, to be honest. I'm going to have a look what fabric I've got. I could probably just about wing the colours, because that's what I'm doing with my spring one. I'm winging the colours. And I think it's turning out okay, you know. It's maybe not as perfect as the actual design, but it's my COVID-19 project. So yeah, yeah, I might see if I can do that one, but I shall see. It's really difficult, isn't it? Because you just want to do them all. There's, is it the Witchy Stitcher? It's got the chopping maul stitch along as well. I really wanted to do that one too because I love horror films. People don't ever believe me when I say that. They think I'm sort of like the rom-com type of person, but I don't really watch anything unless it's horrible. So I mean, I do like some rom-coms, but generally if they're funny ones, you know, or something like that, I'm not really into watching soppy films or anything like that. I like thrillers, I like, you know, like monster movies, like well, you know, Snakes on a Plane, or I like ones, natural disaster movies, or just horrors, slashers. You know, I'm charming, aren't I? I don't know why I'm like that. I've just always been the same. Apart from when I first had Zoe, my daughter, I could not watch one for a good couple of years. I just couldn't. I don't know why, whether it's because all of a sudden I had this baby to protect and I couldn't sort of like stand the thought of all the horrific things, because I used to get up in the middle of the night on my own, obviously. Maybe that's why I stopped watching them, but I'm definitely back into them now. So my ideal thing is to sit with Netflix or whatever, a good horror film on, a good scary film on. So yeah, so that might shock you about me, I don't know. But I really want to do some sort of like, not scary cross stitches, but like ones based on horror films, not really gory ones or anything. I mean ones with like the little characters from films and things like that, because my favourite ever film is Aliens, with Sigourney Weaver in it. Obviously it's quite an old film now, but I have always loved that film, and I have found a chart with all the little characters and the xenomorph on it as well, so I might do that. I've also found one about Jaws, you know, the shark Jaws, because that's one of my favourite films as well. So there's quite a lot about, I don't know, I think I just need to win the lottery. If I did, I think I'd literally have a whole room filled with Jaws. But hey, that'd be great, wouldn't it? Yeah, because then you could never have to work again if you won the lottery, so you could just sit stitching all day. So perfect. Anyway, I'm rambling now, but I do hope that you're all having a fantastic Easter, and I hope you're all well. I hope that yourselves and all your friends and family are all keeping safe and well, and I hope that all of you are managing to get everything you need, like your food and everything like that. And once again, thank you to you if you're a key worker, doing an amazing job, and thank you so much. So I will join you again next week. I hope you all have a brilliant week to come. And I've just noticed how much I say I do say that a lot, don't I? I do apologise. Anyway, but have a wonderful week, and I shall see you next Sunday. Thanks for watching. Bye.